Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's Power Time forecast. My name is Gina. My spiritual name is Lakshmi, and it's always a pleasure to join you today on these monthly sessions. So I will be taking questions after we go through the update, which is basically a forecast of the energies or power times that support our Shreem Brzee practice. Periods of time throughout the day, the month, the week, where when we do Shreem Brzee, it can be accelerated. It gives us additional benefits because there's an opening and these celestial beings are supporting our practices. And we want to know when they are. We want to know who these celestial beings are so that we can tap in and really make the most of our time with our Shreem Brzee experiences. So March is a particularly powerful month because it's a transitional month. March and October tend to be these periods of time where there's additional transformation, additional energies that are at our disposal, right? Things that we can tap into, that we can use. So as we approach March, what an exciting time to utilize the energies available to us to accelerate our growth and tap into the energy of the goddess. The goddess is the being, the feminine energy that is the creatress. And these 2 months, March and October, are particularly powerful also for the reason that they embody an energy of the goddess that is the fierce nature of her. And in Hinduism, it's called the 9 nights of the goddess, or Navaratri. And there's a spring Navaratri, which is in March typically, and then there's a fall Navaratri, which is in October typically. And those times, October or the fall Navaratri is considered the most powerful time to tap into, to utilize, to experience the goddess. March is our springtime Navaratri, and so we're moving into this amazing time where we get more access to the fierce aspect of the goddess. What does it mean to be a fierce goddess, or to access a fierce goddess energy? We typically think of the goddess as this nurturing, loving mother who takes care of us, right? Who provides, right? She's the nurturer, she's the caretaker. And the other side of even your own mother, right? The other side of mothers are the fierce protector of their young. And so when we experience fierce goddesses, that's who you're experiencing. You're experiencing the divine feminine energy that is ravenous for anything negative that is in the way of their young, right? So you are the child of the goddess, and she is your mother. And imagine this mother who wants only to protect and care for and nurture and grow you as her child. And if anything were to get in the way, she would take out her weapons. She would become this fierce protector. And that is who we experience during these 9 nights of the goddess. It is the goddesses who come and destroy evil, destroy negativity, destroy poverty, destroy demons of all kinds. And the demons are within us, and the demons are in the world. And they all play a part in ways that can destroy our productivity, destroy our prosperity, destroy our evolution in any way. And that's what we want. We want the goddess to come and protect us. So this month is very powerful because we have that period of time. In the calendar, it's, I believe, March 22nd through the 30th or 29th. And those are the 9 nights of the goddess. It's actually not in my PowerPoint. This is why I'm covering it a bit more here, because it is extremely powerful. I am also doing a webinar on that same topic, the fierce aspect of Lakshmi. Dr. Pillai says that the fierce aspect of Lakshmi is the Lakshmi who is the demon destroyer. She comes with her weapons, and she comes to destroy poverty in our mind, in our body, in our environment. She wants to destroy poverty and scarcity of all kinds, and then protect our wealth. So she's destroying and she's protecting. And this is the goddess that is accessible during these 9 nights. So I will be doing a webinar on that topic, or a workshop on that topic in March. So you can learn to connect with her before this power time arrives in March 22nd, to bring her into your psychology, your consciousness, know who she is, what she likes, what type of weapon she holds, all of that good stuff. So I'll be covering that. I believe it's on March 12th is the workshop for her. So let's get into the full month of our power times here. And I will take questions. Like I said, I will take questions at the end. So please feel free to share those. You should be able to see my screen now. Make sure I can see. Okay, it looks like everything's functioning alrighty. Okay, so welcome to March. These are all timings done for North America time zone. They can be converted to any time. We enter March in the waxing phase of the moon, which is the growth period, meaning we're moving into the full moon, which happens just a few days into the month. So we're in ideal time for growth, increasing your efforts for manifestation, your dreams, dreaming things up, all that. We're in that right now. We're in it through March 6th, which becomes the full moon. March 2nd is an ideal time because it holds the energy of Vishnu. Vishnu is the consort of Lakshmi, the husband, the male counterpart of goddess Lakshmi, and he brings with him everything that helps sustain us on the earth plane. This divine couple sustain us through their energy, through their qualities, health, wealth, happiness, joy. Okay, so we pray to Lord Vishnu for these types of blessings, and his mantra is Om Namo Narayanaya. You can chant that on this day. Of course, always chant your Shreem Brzee, and you can do some additional Shreem Brzees like 1008 on these 2 power times, March 2nd and March 17th. This 11th moon appears twice every month. Next is March 4th, and this is March 4th and 19th is the 13th moon, the karma cleansing moon, the moon that gives us this window of time that says, hey, there's some things in your life you don't want any longer. There's an energetic imprint that keeps us in bad habits, in really in the past, thinking in the past, regenerating thoughts that no longer serve us. This is karma. This is habits, actions, thoughts that are not in our best interest, right? And so this window of time allows us to dissolve those. And what a great opportunity. So both these days, 13th moons, particularly if you can pray an hour before sunset in whatever time zone you are in, that's the most ideal time. And the technique you do is Brzee at the throat. Brzee at the throat. There's also surrogate technology that I've taught where you can take a lemon, lime, or coconut, cut or break that, and then throw it away. Do not keep any of that. And it absorbs that negativity. So you can look into those videos as well. But these are times where you want to release what is holding you back. Next, we have the full moon, which is the pinnacle of the powerful energies of every month in relationship to manifesting. On a full moon, we have these divine beings who are supporting our efforts and magnifying and multiplying the rituals we do, the mantras we do, the meditations we do. So you should never want to miss a full moon. Now, this month, we actually have additional energies that support us energetically. And this is when the Maga star falls inside of the month, this Tamil month, called Masi. And so the Maga star is that of royalty and enlightenment. So we have this royalty energy, and now this is falling on the full moon, which gives us the energy of these heavenly blessings. Our ancestors in particularly are coming to the earth plane and helping us wash away curses, wash away negativity, helping us to evolve. It's a very important time to be doing ancestor offerings. So make sure you're doing that, as well as praying for abundance, writing and chanting Shreem Brzee, doing or participating in a fire ritual, elongated meditations, pujas or offerings to the divine. And every month we host a 6-hour immersion on the full moon. And this month is no different. We will be hosting that during this Masi Magam, it's called, full moon. So you can do 4 hours of meditation, a fire lab, and 108 flower petal offerings to the goddess, which is like Dr. Pillai says, every time you offer a flower petal, it's like offering 1,008 mantras. So you're multiplying your efforts through these ceremonies, through these rituals. So you can join us on that. And if you don't, then do your rituals at home, and or at least be doing extra meditation and writing Shreem Brzee. After the full moon, we move into the waning phase of the moon. So now the moon is becoming less influential on our mind in the sense of creating abundance and in the sense of giving us more mind activity. It's lowering so that we have an opportunity to lowering it energetically in order to give us an opportunity to release unwanted habits, old karmic patterns, ancestral thoughts, anything that is not serving us, really. So this is a great time for letting go and releasing. Not the ideal time for abundance, not the ideal time for growth, but it has its place in that we do need that time to release and let go, so that when we get back into an abundance or growth phase, we are not holding on to the things that are not allowing us to produce more, to receive more. So that's the waning phase of the moon from March 7th through the 21st. Now we have obstacle removal moon, and that is facilitated by Lord Ganesha, the elephant-headed god. He gives this blessing of being able to remove obstacles in our path to success. He gives us these kind of blessings of when we call upon him to help facilitate that moving forward with less restriction. So his mantra is Om Gum. Whenever you are kind of coming up against some obstacles, things aren't going your way, anything, the resistance is happening, you can chant Om Gum. And Dr. Pillai says that he's always with Lakshmi. Lakshmi's always with Ganesha. So they are together. You can chant Om Gum as well as Shreem Brzee on these days. Anuradha Star Day on March 13th is the birth star of both Vishwamitra and Lakshmi. Vishwamitra is the one who gave Dr. Pillai the Brzee mantra. Of course, Lakshmi is Shreem Brzee. And this is a time for purity, for devotion, for abundance, for wealth. And what you want to do on this day is chant Shreem Brzee and or Brzee. What's beautiful about a birth star day is that it's when this energy is just more prominent, and everyone has a birth star. So you have a birth star, I have a birth star, and the birth star of Vishwamitra and Lakshmi happens to be the same one. And this is why this is a great day to honor and worship them. You can also, if you have a statue or yantra, pour milk or water over them and chant their mantra. Now we've reached the new moon. The new moon is on March 21st, and this is the time where the moon looks black in the sky. It is when the moon has the least amount of influence over your mind chatter, but it does open a doorway for your ancestors to have more access to your mind chatter. And so you very much want to offer your ancestors some food, some offerings, performing tarpanam, and do it, whether you do it yourself and or have someone in India do it. I do both. I always have the ancestor offerings being performed for me in India, and then I do it myself as well. It's very important, one of Dr. Pillai's main teachings, so that your ancestor influences, the thoughts that coming to you from your deceased ancestors are not dictating your actions in a way that could negatively impact you. You want to be able to cleanse that influence a bit. You are moving forward in a new process of creating and not having their desires be acted out through you. So this is very important. New moons are ideal time to heal, to release, kind of go inward, having deep experiences spiritually. And this is also, as I mentioned earlier, about the fierce goddesses. This is a wonderful time for fierce goddess energy, is the new moon. So in between so right after the new moon, it's on this slide, is when we move into Navaratri, March 22nd. And that goes for 9 days. And then at the end of those 9 days, what's called Ram Navami. And it is the divine time for one of the incarnations of Vishnu. His name was Rama. And Rama is very widely worshipped archetype, and especially throughout India. And he is the embodiment of virtue, chivalry. He's one of the type of a perfect man, right? He's a warrior. He destroys demons. He embodies truth and righteousness. He's victorious. And his name is Rama, and you can repeat Rama. It's a mantra. And I believe it was Gandhi who repeated Rama, Ram, 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 Ram all the time through to his death. And so this is an ideal time to worship Rama. Now we have every Friday. Every Friday is a perfect time for Goddess Lakshmi. It's a time to tap into the energies. Why Friday? Fridays are ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet that is a planet of prosperity, of material comforts, of sensual pleasures. If you think about date night, it's always on Friday, right? Why? Because Venus is ruling the energy of that entire day. And Lakshmi is the overlord of Venus. So every planet has a god or goddess that dictates or is its overlord energetically. So we have Venus and we have Fridays, and Lakshmi being the energy of that day. A fun tip is that you can wear the colors of the planet of the day and of the overlord. So on Fridays, it's a great time to wear white, which is for Venus, or pink, which is for Lakshmi. So throughout the day, every Friday is a great time to connect. I like to call it Goddess Fridays because she's present. And then you have double power times if you overlap with what's called a hora, or an hour. And you can find that on your Astrobet Assistant app. And it happens every Friday at sunrise, wherever you are. That is Venus hora or Venus hour. It happens usually midday, like 1 or 2 p.m. And then again in the evening, 8 or 9 p.m., depending on when your sunrise and sunset is. So you'll want to check the app to get those exact times. But during those double power times, ideal time to be worshiping the goddess and doing extra Shreem Brzee practices. So that's a great time to take advantage of. Tip of the month: chant Shreem Brzee in group for an hour every day. If you don't have a group to chant it in, then just chant it for an hour every day. I was experimenting and I could get through 1,008 in about a half an hour. So it doesn't take too long, even if you're just doing 1/2 hour every day. And every Friday we host free Shreem Brzee chanting meditation calls on Shreem Brzee official YouTube channel. So you are welcome to join those, or just reuse that group session whenever you would like. But chanting for in group brings that synergy, that extra energy together, and also allows you to just go a little deeper. So if you're used to maybe chanting 108, which maybe takes you 10 minutes, giving yourself that extra time, and you can grow it if you can't get it, get it there in a full hour. Start out with 10 minutes, then go to 15, and then continue. What I find is that as I'm meditating and my mind is wandering and I bring it back, the more I'm bringing it back, you're exercising that muscle to bring more focus. And every time you do that, you strengthen your ability to refocus and strengthen the spiritual energy of being able to align more with the mantra, and then getting deeper into the mantra, having deeper spiritual experiences, insights, and sometimes spontaneous thoughts. Free events. Every month we have free events. Every Friday, like I said, is the group chanting and meditation. That's at 8 a.m. Pacific time on Shreem Brzee official YouTube and Facebook. And then we also have the workshop that I'm hosting on March 12th, and that is to access the fierce Lakshmi. More about the fierce Lakshmi. So her purpose is to destroy poverty and protect your prosperity. We are going to learn about her qualities, ways to access her, and how you can, and techniques to kind of bring her into your life, especially during this power time of March 22nd through the 30th, where her energy is even more accessible. Full moon immersion. I mentioned this earlier. Every full moon, we do 6 hours of ceremonies as well as meditation. This is a 4-hour guided meditation with Dr. Pillai's techniques, all Shreem Brzee meditations and mantras. We do pujas, 108 flower petal offerings, and then an interactive fire lab where you can watch the fire lab happen and really experience it at home. All right, so now's the time to ask your questions. Let me see, I'll check chat. Okay, so far no questions. Please post them. I know there's a little bit of delay. In the meantime, we'll talk a little bit more about what's coming. So Shreem Brzee, every Friday, there's actually 5 Fridays in March. So extra special times, Navaratri, the 9 nights of the goddess, and the Masi Magam, or the Maga or royalty full moon. These are the times you do not want to miss this month. As an overall, this is a powerful month, a wonderful time to tap into the goddess, to the energy of Shreem Brzee, in this transitional period of time. And of course, the world's always going through transitions. This is no different. But March being a time for spiritual energetic shifts, and us wanting to ride that wave, us wanting to utilize when the celestial energies are here to support us so that we benefit from them. If you go through your life just doing things as you would normally do them, it's a default mode, and you may not be doing the right thing at the right time. But imagine you had a guidebook. Imagine you had a way of knowing, if I did something on this particular period of time where I could get further in my desire for whatever it is I want during that time, wouldn't you want to do it? And that's what a power time is. It's a way to kind of like a cheat code, as if you will, of how to get what you want faster. Power times, that's what they are. And they're dictated by the planets, stars, the moon phases. There's other energies too that I'm not going to get into, but that's primarily how it is. When chanting in groups, can we do Zoom or is it better in person? You can also do Zoom. So in person is fantastic. You're getting the energy of everyone, physically being there, but these days that's not always possible. We have folks who have created WhatsApp groups, Zoom sessions, just coming together and being energetically in the same place. Our sessions are on YouTube. So obviously people aren't in the same physical location, but energetically they're all participating. Now, I also have personal experience that when I am in a Zoom session for a meditation group, it's way more powerful than if I'm meditating by myself. So I love participating in all of the group sessions that Pillai Center does. And it just definitely helps accelerate my experiences. Other questions? So the other thing is that little housekeeping stuff. Below this link, below this video, there are links to the monthly workshops. Those are absolutely free. So please put your name on our email list if you'd like to be reminded and want to make sure that you receive all of the updates about what it is we do at what we do at Pillai Center in Shreem Brzee. We send monthly emails, making sure you know all the details. We have a Shreem Brzee challenge going on right now. I forget when it ends, but all of that you'll be updated on. There's a Shreem Brzee Telegram group. Just search on Shreem Brzee official. You can be added to that, totally free. We keep you up to date on the challenges and like what's going on within Shreem Brzee. Sometimes I post there and just say hello. What's important with your Shreem Brzee practice is staying up on it. I've said this before. Dr. Pillai says, Shreem Brzee doesn't work when you don't remember it, right? And oftentimes we don't remember because our mind is doing other things. We're in default mode. We are kind of just having life happen versus being like the creator of what it is we want to manifest. And we have to interrupt that. And interrupting that sometimes takes other people, right? It is getting together in group. It is joining the Telegram group and checking in every day and see what people are doing, or joining the Facebook group and checking in and getting inspiration and updates, getting on the email list and getting, our updates on what's going on and ways you can participate in Shreem Brzee. All of this is free, folks. Shreem Brzee is here for the world to use. Pillai Center gives you so many opportunities to engage in Shreem Brzee in a way that doesn't cost anything. And then there are some paid programs like the Full Moon Immersion. That's the only one right now. Fire Labs. And those are just ways to kind of accelerate what it is you want to get and provide additional services. Any other questions? Can you forward any groups we can join to chant together? Yeah, so Layla, who's in our chat right now, she's the facilitator of the Facebook group, as well as the Telegram group. So just search on Shreem Brzee official Facebook. That's a very active group. Put yourself in there. Folks would get, I'm sure could be some sort of collaboration on when to do chanting together outside of what Pillai Center organizes, which is that once per weekly session. All right. Any other questions? Tell me how and what needs to be done. Rhythm, what do you mean by that? Okay, good. So Layla posted the Facebook group in our chat there. Any other questions, folks? Shreem Brzee related, March, Powertimes, anything? Last month, not last month, in March, or sorry, in February, I did a workshop on the power of love and using that to manifest. So that's a great resource. Lots of good information in there. The month before that, in January, I did the 3 steps to manifestation formula. So do check out the other workshops that I've done. That there's 2 things that we do live every month. One is the workshop, which is topic based, and the other is the Powertime forecast, which is what you're in right now. Both times we always take questions afterwards, so it's a great time to join live. The workshops provide specific information, how-tos on the topic that is selected. If you have topics you'd like to see us do, then just let us know. Post in comments and or write to us, office@pillaycenter.com. We're happy to hear. Please make sure you are on the email list for the monthly workshops, because then we get to keep in touch with you. We get to send you, monthly what's up at Shreem Brzee and invite you to all the wonderful free things that we host. Okay, well, I think that's all the questions that we have. Looks like we'll go ahead and wrap it up now. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for your interest in Shreem Brzee. Please keep Shreem Brzeeing. Pass it on to others. Share this video. Share anything that you find on Shreem Brzee that is hosted by Pillai Center or Shreem Brzee Official. Then you know it's coming from the source. Like the videos, that helps our algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell so that you are notified when we do go live, and all of that is ways to stay in touch with us as well as help other people to receive Shreem Brzee. We wish you immense blessings this month in March. May Shreem Brzee shower her joy and abundance upon you, and we will see you soon. Namaste.
Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee.